A swamp swallows trees like something out of a sci-fi movie.
That area was covered with trees and now is basically a lake, open water. We have a sinkhole that is 26 acres in size.
Bayou Corn, Louisiana is a small community on a pristine cypress tree-lined waterway. Dennis Landry and his wife Pat take an afternoon boat ride down the bayou in May of 2012 when they notice something strange in the water.
About a half a mile from the house, I noticed some unusual bubbling in the bayou. At first I passed it up, then I turned around and said, no, something's wrong.
Dennis calls Hazmat. John Boudreau, a parish emergency official, checks nearby gas pipelines, but nothing is leaking.
Could not find any answers, and then we received a call from a resident in the Bayou Corn community to say that he just felt a tremor earthquake.
The Louisiana Department of Natural Resources launches an investigation. Months pass, but still no answers.
And then the morning of August 3rd, we get a call. There's a 300-foot by 300-foot hole filled with mud and cypress trees that have just disappeared right next to the salt dome near Bayou Corn.
The sinkhole became sort of the answer.
This is probably the source of the tremors. This has got to have something to do with the natural gas.
The sinkhole is less than half a mile from the nearest home. Bayou Corn is put under mandatory evacuation, and a state of emergency is declared. The cause of the sinkhole is a break in the sidewall of a salt cavern thousands of feet underground.
There's a void space, which is the mined cavern, and that space is now being filled with sand and gravel from the surface. And that's what caused the sinkhole. That gravel and sand continues to fall to the lower section.
As the underground cavern fills, the sinkhole expands. In 1 year, its surface area grows from 1 acre to 24 acres. Nothing can be done to stop it from growing. John monitors the sinkhole and keeps a video log of it as part of his daily job. On August 21st, 2013, the seismic array monitoring the sinkhole activity lights up. Something is happening underground. John goes to the site with his camera to check it out.
They move it, John.
Yep, I got it.
Into the sinkhole.
I got it. I can see that there was some slight movement at the base of the tree, that it was actually starting to sink. I heard the tree branches cracking.
Trees falling. Going all in.
About a dozen trees fall down the sinkhole as if down a bathtub drain. Overnight, more trees disappear. When John goes to the sinkhole the next day to investigate the changes, he captures another tree sinking on camera. Until Mother Nature reaches equilibrium again, the sinkhole will continue to expand, taking down more trees as it grows. Scientists estimate it could more than double in size before it settles. Until it does, this community must continue to keep a watchful eye on what continues to bubble under the water. Coming up,
Please exit the tent.
a killer storm turns music into mayhem.
It went from heaven to hell.
And later,
all at once, the whole thing just fell into the water. What I'm seeing is surreal. Is this really happening?
when Weather Caught on Camera continues.
Weather After